RTI activists pulled up for questioning in Manipur, BJP leader Laishram Rameswar murder case. Security forces recover contraband, brown sugar worth rupees 6.88 crore in separate operations in Technopal district. Police bust gang of vehicle lifters in Nilong area. 2 vehicle lifters arrested with stolen vehicles. Chief Minister Nongthomban Biren says memorial in honor of Maharaja Nara Singh at border town More will be inaugurated soon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses nation in 97th episode of Mann Ki Baat program, says knowledge is paramount in global economy of 21st century. "40 people killed as bus falls into Revant, catches fire in southern Pakistani province of Balochistan." Constitutional safeguard for Meitei community stressed. Demand of scheduled tribe status continues unabated. Hello and good evening. You're watching IS English News and I'm Ruby WUNGKHAI with you. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Police have arrested a man in connection with the murder of ex-serviceman cell BJP Manipur Pradesh convener Laishram Rameswar. He has been identified as Wahengbam Joy Kumar, age 53 years, of WUNGKHAI Lekai in Imphal East District, who is said to be a right to information activist and lawyer. According to sources, the police arrested Joy Kumar from his residence last night. Police said the RTI activist was pulled for questioning in the murder of Rameswar, for which an investigation is on. Police further said that W. Joy Kumar was detained over his Facebook post about the murder case. It may be mentioned that the BJP leader was allegedly shot dead by RTI activist Iscom Kesojit in broad daylight near his residence at Thobal K3 Lekai in Thobal district on January 24th. Following the killing, police arrested Kesojit's driver Naurem Ricky Ponting, alias Amu, age 24 years, of Kaino Thongthak Maning Lekai in Bisnupur district on January 24th. Later, the prime accused in the killing of the BJP leader Iscom Kesojit surrendered before the police on the same evening. He also deposited a .32 licensed pistol with 2 magazines and 9.32 caliber bullets and 1 mobile handset at the time of his surrender. The duo were produced before the Chief Judicial Magistrate Thobal on January 25th, which remanded them to 13 days police custody till February 6th. However, in a complaint lodged with Manipur DGP, spouse of accused Kesojit, Ayekpam Ongbi, Laishram Ningol Romila, claimed that her husband Kesojit had a verbal altercation with L. Rameswar during his visit to Thobal to inquire about the selection of PMKSY beneficiaries. She alleged that Rameswar brandished his gun and threatened to shoot him during the altercation. She also claimed that her husband, Kesojit, shot L. Rameswar in self-defense. Condemning the killing of the BJP leader, Chief Minister N. Biren had said that the government will not let go of the culprit lightly. He said that all the culprits involved in the murder of the BJP leader will be awarded stringent punishment. The arrest of RTI activist Joy Kumar in connection with the killing of BJP functionary Laishram Rameswar has been condemned by the Civil Society Coalition for Human Rights in Manipur and the United Nations. Joy Kumar is said to be a member of the coalition. CSCHR said that they advocate Joy Kumar's professional and legitimate action of advising his client cannot be construed in any way as criminal conspiracy and demanded his immediate release. Meanwhile, Joy Kumar had been reportedly remanded to police custody till February 2nd after being produced in a local court today. Technopal Battalion under the aegis of Headquarters IGR South foiled cross-border smuggling of brown sugar at village Khuding Thabi, Technopal. Based on specific input, operation was launched in village Khuding Thabi to prevent smuggling of contraband items. Yesterday, the Assam Rifle team recovered 525 grams of brown sugar concealed in 12 packets. The seized narcotic drugs were assessed to be worth rupees 1.05 crore. The recovered drugs has been handed over to Moree police for further legal proceedings, Assam Rifle said. Meanwhile, Modi Battalion of Assam Rifle under the aegis of Headquarters IGAR South apprehended one individual with 2.918 kg of brown sugar worth rupees 5.83 crore. Based on specific input, troops of Modi Battalion along with teams of Technopal Police Station launched a mobile vehicle checkpost in Larong Kuno village, Technopal district on January 27, which led to the seizure of the contraband drugs. The team also seized one eco car from him. The arrested along with the seized item and vehicle has been handed over to Technopal Police Station for further legal proceedings. Meanwhile, police busted a gang of vehicle lifters in Lilong area and arrested 2 vehicle lifters along with stolen vehicles. A team of Imphal West Commando has arrested 1 vehicle lifter from Lilong Usoi Pokpi. The culprit has been identified as MD Abdul Wahid, aged 27 years, son of MD Abdul Manal of Lilong Usoi Pokpi, Tharaurok, Chingol. Acting on a tip-off, the team arrested Abdul from his residence around 12:30 p.m. yesterday. Upon interrogation, it was found out that Abdul bought stolen vehicles from different persons, namely MD Imtiaz of Lilong Damakha, MD Mosil of Lilong Haurabi Awang Lekai, and MD Saroj of Lilong Mayai Lekai, and stole the vehicles to one Seikolen Haukip alias Momo of Sora Langol Low Village and the Machi Police Station. He further disclosed that he possessed a stolen grey color Maruti Eco van, grey bearing, registration number TN05AX7995, which was handed over to him by his associate MD Abdul Hakim of Lilong Dam. The team also recovered 1 Maruti Eco van, 3 Aadhaar Xerox copies, 1 Samsung Dios mobile handset without SIM card, registration card Xerox copy, PAN card, sale deed, Form 30 declaration, sale of vehicle, ICICI insurance note copies from his possession. The arrested along with the seized item has been handed over to OC Lilong Police Station for further necessary action. Meanwhile, following Abdul's disclosure, a combined team of Imphal West Police Commando and Lilong Police Station personnel managed to arrest MD Abdul Hakim, aged 35 years old, son of late MD Zahiruddin of Lilong Chinkham Makha Dam area. He was reportedly involved in the sale of stolen vehicles. The team arrested him in front of Lilong Police Station around 7:10 p.m. yesterday. The team also recovered 2 mobile phones from his possession. He has been handed over to Lilong Police Station for further investigation. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren said work for erections of memorial in honor of Maharaja Nara Singh at border town Moree has begun and that it will be completed and inaugurated soon. The Chief Minister informed the same in his Facebook post. He also shares picture of the under construction statue of Maharaja Nara Singh. Biren recalled the prodigious role of Maharaja Nara Singh in driving out the Burmese from Manipur soil beyond the historic Ninthi River by inflicting a crushing defeat on the Burmese army. He maintained that the memorial is in honor of his tremendous sacrifices for Manipur and its people. Chief Minister Biren further thanked the people of Moreh town and the general public for their assistance and support towards the construction of memorial. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today called India the mother of democracy, saying that democracy is in the vein and culture of the Indian people. Addressing the nation in the 97th episode of his Mann Ki Baat program today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi asserted that India is the largest democracy in the world and has a democratic society by nature. Modi mentioned the book, India, the Mother of Democracy, which contains many excellent essays on India's culture of democracy. He said that the spirit of democracy has been flowing in every part of the country for centuries. He stressed the need for the people to think deeply about this topic, discuss it and inform the world about this aspect, adding that it will further strengthen the spirit of democracy in the country. The Prime Minister also exuded pride that the United Nations took the decision of observing both International Yoga Day and International Year of Millets after India's proposal. He pointed out another commonality between the two by saying that yoga and millet are related to health and urged the public to participate in both the campaigns. Speaking about the Padma Awards announced recently, Modi noted that there has been a youth representatives of tribal community and people associated with tribal life this time. He said that many great personalities have been worked on tribal languages like Toto, Ho, Kui, Kuvi and Manda have received Padma Awards and added that tribal communities have always been an integral part of India's land and heritage. Modi also stressed the need for awareness among people about safe and useful methods of disposal of e-waste. He said that around 500 e-waste recyclers are associated with this sector and many new entrepreneurs are also being associated with it. The Prime Minister also mentioned that in the Global Innovation Index, India's ranking has reached the 40th position as compared in 2015, where India was below the 80th position. He stated that this shows the growing scientific prowess of India. He went on to state that knowledge is paramount in the global economy of the 21st century. More than 40 people were killed after a bus fell into a ravine and caught fire in the southern Pakistani province of Balochistan today. According to police, 41 bodies have been recovered from the wreckage, some burnt beyond recognition. The bus carrying around 48 people crashed on the way from Balochistan's capital of Quetta to the southern city of Karachi. Dozens of people were seen combing through the wreckage. Rescue operations are underway. Reportedly, the vehicle had crashed into a bridge, causing it to fall into a ravine and caught fire. Fatal road accidents are common in Pakistan, where traffic rules are rarely followed and roads in many rural areas are in poor condition. Mention may be made that at least 22 people were killed in June, including 9 members of one family, when a passerby van fell into deep ravine in Balochistan. In yet another traffic news, 10 children were killed and 7 were injured when a boat capsized on a lake in northern Pakistan today. According to police, the boat was carrying 25 to 30 students when it capsized on the Tanda Dam Kohat, a lake in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Around 50 students from a local religious school had gathered near the lake for a picnic. Around 8 students were still missing, while 7 injured has been taken to hospital. Rescue operations are also underway, with Pakistani military divers helping with the rescue and recovery efforts. Meanwhile, protests demanding inclusion of Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list of Indian Constitution is gaining momentum in the state. Members of the Social Reformers Club and residents of WUNGKHAI carried out a sit-in protest to push for the demand under the banner of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur STDCM at WUNGKHAI Puthiba Lekai in Imphal East. Protesters urged the state government to send recommendations to the centre to facilitate granting of ST status to the indigenous Meitei community at the earliest. Taking part in the protest, executive member of the Social Reformers Club, Mongjam Hemanta, stressed the need for constitutional safeguard for the Meitei community and said that the community will be reduced to a minority group in the face of delay in fulfilling the pressing demand. They urged the state government to stop being a silent spectator. The protesters also took out a rally chanting various slogans. The rally kicked off from the protest site and passed through Lamlong Market, Ukul Road and Chandam Leirak before winding up at the initial point.
India government Manipur government recommendation piro aduga khanaraga yenge haiba ma thabirakre haiba ma leire asigumba kano asi akoi Manipur government na pidana sum leiba asi akoi miyamna pamnate aduna maram oiduna akoi sugumba demand asi lusing biriba Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee adi atopa asoba state ki thakta leiriba kano singna loop singna changjal pa khongjang sida club asi su sarugani haibisi
Haingang Awang Development Committee celebrated its first Foundation Day today. Speaking at the event held at Haingang Ching, Tourism Director W. Ibohal said it is the duty and responsibility of the locals of the area to take care of the recently inaugurated polo statue. He also urged the people to keep Haingang Ching, a world tourist spot, and its surrounding neat and clean at all times. He also informed that a G20 program will be held at Ibuto Marjing Polo Complex in Haingang Ching on February and urged the people to extend their support and assistance towards fulfilling the vision of the Chief Minister. Pradhan K. Jayanta S. Tongdang and President of Haingang Awang Development Committee W. Lokendro were among those present at the event. Resource persons also emphasized the importance of individual contributions in bringing significant developmental changes in the state and added that unity and sacrifice will usher in growth and prosperity in the state.
Leader G20 live masala yengadori masida angakpa phangna nang aina tam koi da changna sahi ba changna ko sendok chare ba sembal ba ayam sing sigi masigi top the best madu ko ulo matam oire masi nangnana ba aikoi laidiba pose losanna kana honari manungi interior designing tobul loire masi da ko thami ba reception gi souvenir gi polo gi maram da wari liba polo krai da hoki Manipuri polo sanaroi karano karmaning thau haktagi polo haudoki kamai to mathang sitang maya kamai to laki prithvi ga phawa polo player maya ma white top sida koina polo club ama yamna world class design sebelore.
Renowned entrepreneurs of the state today carried out a tree plantation drive at UNACO's new residential co-education school complex at Chanung in Imphal East District today. Attending the event, UNACO Chairman Ningombam Irabanta said that a similar tree plantation program was held in June 5th last year in presence of RD and PR Minister Yumnam Khemchan. He said that the next tree plantation program at the school complex will be headed by art and culture and sports persons. He maintained that the campaign aims to instill the value and ideals of the eminent person in the mind of the youth. He noted the excessive use of screens among the students following the COVID-19 pandemic and urged them to get in sport activities. He asserted that the residential school was constructed to facilitate the same, adding that facilities for a wide range of sport activities, including football, hockey, horse riding and swimming, will be made available for students at the yet-to-be-completed school.
Academically, talented with the idea, we were the Obama, the Chima Anisuda, Mamma Mayam, Dinaraba, Makan, Multi Cultural, Tomato, Mimiam, and Mongoda, Confidential, Havama, Suyo, Pamadi, Residential School, Confidential Wami, personally, people to Gili, was asked.
Mass People Convention, Democratic Manipur Region has extended support and solidarity to the Manipur government's war on drug campaign 2.0. A press release from the outfit said that the campaign will be effectively carried out by the Mar people in its operational areas. It also declared that 0% of poppy plantation was seen in the Mar areas in Churachampur, Tipaimuk and WUNGKHAI range in Faizol district. It further warned that any individual found involved in illegal plantations in Mar area will bear the consequences. The 117th birth anniversary of renowned educationalist Khetri Mayum Yaima was observed at WUNGKHAI Moirang Purel today. The program was organized by Khetri Mayum Yaima Foundation, WUNGKHAI Moirang Purel, Leikai. Attendees paid floral tributes to the portrait of Yaima. Events including Khetri Mayum Yaima Memorial Lecture and Poetry competitions marked the occasion. Retired Associate Professor of Thambal Marik College, Khongdram Saroj Nalini, and retired Associate Professor of GP Women's College, Okram Sumati, gave a speech on life and works of late Khetri Mayum Yaima. Sahitya Academy awardee Raj Kumar, Manipur University Dean School of Humanities Professor Nahakbam Aruna, former cooperator of Kaishamthong Constituency Ward Number 13th, Oinam Romeo, and Assistant Professor of Birmangold College, Sowongbung, Dr. Laishram Landoni, were among those who attended the event. The All India Federation of University and College Teacher Association, AFUCTA, has called for a nationwide black badge protest on February 14th, raising voice against National Education Policy, NEP, and also to demand the government of India to restore the old pension scheme besides other issues. AFUCTO appealed to the universities and college teachers, all fraternal organizations and democratic-minded citizens in the country to extend the solidarity towards the same. The organization said that wearing of black badge is a symbolic expression of resentment against hasty, arbitrary and unilateral decisions that are detrimental to the inclusive nature of higher education of the country. It alleged the UGC of taking negative decision and bringing negative impact regulations such as blended learning system in the name of NEP 2020. It also accused the Education Ministry and UGC of being undemocratic for not considering the views of all the stakeholders, including AFUCTO. The organization further said that the protest on February 14th will also demand the government of India to restore old pension scheme, filling of vacancies, regularizations of service of ad hoc, part-time and temporary teachers. AFUCTO urged the Education Ministry and the AGC to respond to the democratic voices of teaching fraternity to save education and save campus. Now let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Go Aviator Academy, a complete platform for aviation aspirants, inspired by experienced professionals. Come and join with us, a course designed for cabin crew and ground staff to help turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back. The ruling Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party (NDPP) has reportedly agreed to let its ally, the BJP, contest in 4 urban seats in the upcoming assembly elections in Nagaland. The NDPP agreed to let the BJP contest in 4 urban constituencies in the upcoming Nagaland Assembly elections as part of their seat-sharing agreement. The NDPP and the BJP had earlier agreed to contest the upcoming assembly elections in Nagaland on a 40/20 seat-sharing deal. Notably, according to reports, the BJP has sold 4 urban seats: Kohima Town, Mon Town, Tuisang Sadar 2 and Wako in its share of 20. In the 2018 Nagaland Assembly elections, NDPP candidate Dr. Naisi Sally Kiri had won from Kohima Town. However, the alliance lost the other 3 seats to NPF contestants. Polling for election to the 60-member Nagaland Legislative Assembly is slated to be held in one phase on February 27th. The Congress Party in Meghalaya has released its final list of candidates for the upcoming assembly elections in the state. The final list of candidates of the Congress Party for the assembly election in Meghalaya consists of 5 names. Meghalaya Congress President and MP Vincent Pala said that the 5 candidates were approved by the Central Election Committee of the party. Earlier, the Meghalaya Congress on January 25th had announced the name of 55 candidates for the election to the 60-member State Assembly. Polling for the election to the 60-member Meghalaya Legislative Assembly will be held in one phase on February 27. Counting of votes will be done on March 2nd. Meanwhile, a feud seems to be brewing between the CPIM and Congress ahead of the assembly election in Tripura. Despite having a seat-sharing agreement, both the parties fielded their respective candidates in at least 4 seats. Out of 60 seats, the left front fielded candidates in 47, while 13 were left for Congress party in Tripura. However, the Tripura Congress fielded its candidate in 17 seats, including in Badarhat, Barjala, Radhakishorpur and Pabiachera assembly constituencies. In these 4 Tripura assembly constituencies, the left front had already fielded their candidates. In Badarghat, the left front had fielded candidate of All India Forward Bloc, while in Barjala and Pabiachera, CPIM fielded its candidates, and in Radhakishorpur, candidate of RSP will contest the elections. Speaking on the issue, Left Front leader Babita Kar said that they would wait till the withdrawal of candidature. He said both the sides will hold decisions on the matter and resolve the problem. While on the issue, Tripura Congress MLA Sudeep Roy Barmant said that based on ground reality and collected inputs, the party has fielded candidates in 17 seats. Manipur reported 0 coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours. According to latest updates from the COVID-19 Common Control Room, total of 75 samples were tested in the same hour, which returned negative. The state's coronavirus caseload stands at 1,39,922, while the death toll stands at 2,149. Meanwhile, India reported just 109 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infection took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 1,842. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,740 with just 1 new death. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,50,057 with 108 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.81%. Over 220.40 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 48 lakh, while more than 67 lakh 59,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 64 crore 69 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now the sports news. Manipur dropped Jharkhand 5-1 in a match of the ongoing 76th National Football Championship for Hero Santosh Trophy Group 6 League. In the match played at Kumanlampak Sports Complex main stadium, Manipuri team players Kishan Thongam, Karik Mangminlun, Saikom Ronald, Singam Subas and Pangamba Nauba netted the winning goals at 3rd, 5th, 7th, 77th and 87th minute respectively. While in another match, Chandigarh beat Lakshadweep 3-1. And in the match played at the Eastern Sporting Union WUNGKHAI ground today, Punjab thrashed Himachal Pradesh 5-0. Manipur will play against Punjab in the final at Kumanlampak main stadium on January 31st. All Manipur Football Association is organizing the tournament under the aegis of All India Football Federation since January 22nd. SSU Singjamai beat IBSA Yumnam Lekai by 74 runs in a match of the ongoing 7th MNCA Play tournament. In a match played at Loang Pokpa Cricket Ground today, SSU Singjamai opted to bat first. In the first innings, the team made 185 runs for 40 overs with 9 wickets down. While in the second innings, IBSA Yumnam Lekai opted to bat first, making 111 runs for 24 overs with all wickets down and lost the match. In another match played at Model Higher Secondary School and Oriental College Ground today, Napsa Kha Imphal defeated YACEI School by 8 wickets. In the first inning, YACEI School batted first, making 71 runs for 17 overs in 4 balls with all wickets down. While in the second inning, Napsa Kha Imphal batted first and made 72 runs for 13 overs in 1 ball with 2 wickets down and won the match. Napsa Kha Imphal will lock horns with SSU Singjamai in the first semi-final match, while NCA Ningtho Khong will face AKSDO Kangapok in the second semis. Altogether, 16 teams subdivided into 2 groups are participating in the tournament organized by Manipur Cricket Association since December 18th. ATK Mohan Bagan has moved back up into 3rd place with a 2-0 victory over Odisha FC in the Indian Super League ISL at the Vivekananda Yuba Bharatiya Krirangan in Kolkata on Saturday. Dimitri Petrotow's back a brace to end the host's 2-game goalless spell. The loss, combined with Bengaluru FC's win earlier in the day, dropped Odisha FC out of the playoff spot, albeit with a game in hand. The win lifted ATK Mohan Bagan from 5th to 3rd. However, they could drop to 4th if Kerala Blaster win the game against Northeast United FC on Sunday. Odisha FC dropped out of the playoff spot and are now levelled on points with Bengaluru FC with a game in hand. Next week, the battle for playoff spot will intensify as ATK Mohan Bagan will host Bengaluru FC on February 5th and Odisha FC will visit Chennaiyin FC on February 2nd. In cricket, the second T20 International between India and New Zealand will be played in Lucknow today. The match will start at 7 p.m. In the first T20 of 3-match series, New Zealand defeated India by 21 runs in Ranchi. Earlier, India claimed the top spot in the ICC Men's ODI ranking after clean sweeping the Kiwis 3-0 in the series. The Horse won the third and final ODI at the Holkar Stadium in Indore by 90 runs, secured a comprehensive 8-wicket in the second ODI in Raipur, and won the first one-dayer by 12 runs in Hyderabad. Now, before we go, let's take a look at the headlines once again. RTI activists pulled up for questioning in Manipur, BJP leader Laishram Rameswar murder case. Security forces recover contraband brown sugar worth rupees 6.88 crore in separate operations in Technopal district. Chief Minister Nongthomban Biren says memorial in honor of Maharaja Nara Singh at border town Moreh will be inaugurated soon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses nation in 97th episode of Mann Ki Baat program, says knowledge is paramount in global economy of 21st century. "40 people killed as bus falls into ravine, catches fire in southern Pakistani province of Balochistan." Constitutional safeguard for Meitei community stressed, demand of scheduled tribe status continues unabated. And that is all we have for now. Thank you for watching IS News. Have a good night.